Hello, my Libras. It's Maria DeSimone, and welcome back to Insightful Astrology Video Horoscopes. That's right, we're back, and things are different now. As you can see, there's no more fancy production and graphics. It's just me hanging out with you in my home, and I'm talking to you about your astrology. For now, we're going to do this every month. And I am very, very excited to be back. Thank you all so much for your support over the years and for asking for me to keep doing these videos. I decided to take the plunge and try them myself now. Let's see how it goes. So Libra or Libra rising, Libra sun or Libra rising, I'm talking to you guys right now. And this is your horoscope for the month of May. In May, a lot is shifting. I mean, there are huge, magnificent changes for everyone because what's happening in May is the planet Uranus, which is all about sudden change, instability, chaos, and revolution. Uranus is now going to move out of Aries and into Taurus. This will happen for the first time in 84 years on May 15th. So Libra, why is that important for you? Well, it's important for every sign, really, but for you guys, since 2011, the planet Uranus has been in your partnership sector. Now, you guys know what I'm talking about with this because over the last several years, you have experienced nothing but instability when it comes to your personal relationships, business and romantic. Uranus sitting there in your seventh house all these years has taught you a lot about personal freedom and liberation and what you need in relationship that will honor your desire for autonomy. And it also has given you more than one experience, likely, that reflects some sudden change in relationship dynamics. Again, business, personal, possibly both for you. And Libras, we're not very happy and comfortable with this energy because you are the partnership sign. You guys really thrive in harmonious relationships. And with Uranus moving through your partnership sector for all those years, you did not get that peace and harmony in the way that you would hope. Okay, you might have gotten lots of excitement. You might have experienced one or two relationships with someone who is really unusual, not your normal type. But the peace, the harmony, the way that you wish a relationship could really be, or a marriage could really be, business partnership could really be, that has eluded you over the last several years. So now, on May 15th, Uranus is leaving this part of your chart. And it might seem a little strange at first, Libra, because all of a sudden, the chaos that has been happening for you in relationship life is shifting. And I will tell you that for some of you Librans, this shift might connect with a final breakup or a final revolution in relationship, business, partnership matters for you. If things have become so suffocating in a relationship for you, there is the possibility that you're going to want a major final change now, and you're going to kind of initiate this change during the month of May. It might seem sudden to your partner, but it's been brewing for years, actually. The whole time that Uranus was in your seventh house, it has been in the making. But the volcano erupts with Uranus leaving this part of your chart and going into a new part of your chart. When an outer planet changes signs like this, he makes noise. And so your relationship sector will go from all the Uranian chaos to, well, here's now the result of all of this chaos. Here's what I have learned from this transit of liberation. So Uranus is actually going to just move into your eighth house for a little while, from May 15th until November 6th of this year. And then Uranus does go back into your seventh house from the middle of November until March 6th of 2019. So there are still a few more months coming up for you where Uranus will finish up this big seventh house lesson. But right now you need to pay attention to what's happening in your relationship life because Uranus is making that move, that shift out into a new house for a little while to give you a taste of what is to come. So where is Uranus going? He's going into your eighth house. The eighth house in astrology is all about shared resources. So your partner's money, money that you get from any source besides your own paycheck. This is also debt, loans, credit cards, the IRS. This is inheritance. This is money that you would get from royalties, passive income, commission money, bonus checks, settlement money. Okay, you get the idea. Any money you get from a source besides that paycheck that you earn. Uranus is moving into this eighth house now and very likely will stimulate an eighth house money matter for you. On the same day as this Uranus transit, guys, a new moon happens to also fall in your eighth house. This is unusual, significant energy. To have a new moon on the same day as this Uranus ingress is saying, whoa, eighth house, pay attention, things are happening. So for some of you, this could be a radical shift happening in May connected to eighth house money. So let's say you do decide to split from a partner and your finances are tied up. Well, there's this whole unstable shakeup now because you've got to readjust things. And that could be what's happening for you over the next several months. For other people, this could have to do with financial windfall. It really depends on what's going on in your personal chart. But big reversals in finances are indicated when Uranus touches a money house. And the second and the eighth house of a horoscope are the money houses. So this is eighth house for you, Libra. There will be significant changes in joint financial matters or big money matters for you, for better or for worse. This month, however, I'm seeing good. So don't panic, okay? I don't want you freaking out here. I'm seeing positive shifts, at least for now, because of that new moon, new beginnings, new opportunities. And the thing is, Uranus is going to be very friendly to Saturn and Pluto, which are also in your fourth house of stability, roots, home, family, and real estate. So it could really be that some of you decide over the next several months, okay, to begin investing in real estate or to maybe go into a business partnership with a family member. Things like that will work for you, Libra, so consider it. You may also get financial help from a family member or receive an inheritance or an outright gift from a family member to help you out over the next several months. Now, the eighth house also rules intimacy. Okay, this is a sexual house, and it's not the carefree sex of the fifth house, which we'll get to in a minute because you're also affected there. This is deep, intimate, soul revealing sex where you get naked, body and soul with someone. Usually you have to have a deep love connection for that kind of intimacy. So now with Uranus going into your eighth house, Libra, you are interested in experimenting more with creating a bond, a sexual bond with someone that challenges you to create new freedom for yourself sexually, new intimacy for yourself. It could be really an incredible awakening. I would not be surprised if a lot of you guys over the next several years while Uranus is in this eighth house decide to explore tantra or an unusual sexual practice, really to kind of see what how much depth of intimacy you can experience sexually with a partner. And you might also get over some sexual hangups. You might revolutionize yourself completely in this area of your life, and that could be quite fulfilling for you. So remember, Uranus touches this part of your chart May 15th to November 6th, then goes back into your eighth house for years to come on March 6th, 2019. That'll be until April 2026. Okay, so all these lessons will be progressing during that time. So your fifth house is also affected by this Uranus transit because in your chart, Libra, Uranus rules the fifth house. And the fifth house is romance, love, where you open yourself up, heart and body to another person in the beginning, dating, fun stage. This is also children and your creativity. So I'm seeing a lot of changes for you in this area as well. There could be radical changes for your children if you have some already. If you don't, there could be an unexpected pregnancy, an unplanned pregnancy over the course of this Uranus transit for you. And a creative project that is very unusual but speaks to you can help free you in an exciting way. So consider that as well with this Uranus transit. So on May 16th, what's interesting also, guys, is Mars, the planet of assertive drive and energy, will move into your fifth house. And Mars does this once every 2 years. But this time, Libra, Mars is going to stay here for an unusual amount of time because on June 26th, he'll go retrograde. But for now, from now until the end of June, with Mars going into your fifth house, if you have had a sexual dry spell, you might be getting some serious action, okay? There could be some passion coming your way. This is also a time where you might be sparked to begin that new creative endeavor. Mars going through the fifth house is, I want to have fun. I am prioritizing pleasure. I am motivated to pursue pleasure, whatever that pleasure is to you. And, for some people, it's sports. For other people, it's going to the theater. For some people, it's, riding a bike, driving a motorcycle, boating, whatever it is for you, okay? It's fun, pleasure. I'm motivated to do this. And so that will be exciting for you. I will tell you, this is a heads up. I'm giving this to you in advance. Please listen to me. And I'll explain more about this why next month. But your window of opportunity for amazing sexual experiences, if you're single and meet someone new, brand new sexual partner, that window of opportunity is going to be for this month. You've got May 16th, I would say until June, the second week of June, the latest. After that, if you are completely single and you meet someone new and start dating that person, I will advise you to not begin a sexual relationship with that person until Mars goes direct. Because when Mars goes retrograde, the planet of libido, in a sexual house, and you begin a brand new sexual relationship with someone, what tends to happen is after Mars goes direct, you realize we're not really all that sexually compatible, and it could be really disappointing. So I want to save you from that, especially if you develop feelings for this person. It's better to keep the relationship non-sexual until Mars goes direct. But right now you've got the window of opportunity, so go get yours, okay? And this doesn't apply to you if you're in a relationship already with someone. This could also be that a previous lover comes back into your life, and that fits. That fits. But again, Mars is not retrograde this month. Mars is just moving into your fifth house this month, waking up that area of your life. So the last thing I want to mention, Libra, is Venus, the planet of harmony and money and blessings, will enter your 10th house of career on the 19th and remains there until June 13th. So there could be some really nice vibes for you professionally happening this month where your boss is appreciating you more, you feel validated, you feel like your talents are seen by the world. You're not being ignored. You're not invisible by any stretch of the imagination when it comes to your talents and what you have to offer in your profession. Okay, so Libra, I hope that you found this May forecast helpful. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel because you'll be getting lots more astrology from me in the future. Take care.